Park Nerds. I'm Mike.
I'm Parker.
And welcome to Theme Park Nerds, episode 5! We made it to 5 episodes!
We almost have as many episodes as there are episodes of Star Wars.
We have as many episodes as I have fingers.
You have 10 fingers, so we don't have that many episodes. Anyways, this week we are going to be talking about a couple of things. We're going to be talking about Memorial Day weekend's just around the corner. That means your regional parks will be opening soon.
And as awesome as that is, we're going to talk a little bit into the future and talk about some of the rumors going around the internet about a possible Star Wars mini-land coming to a Disney park near you, so we'll be fantasizing about that.
No idea how much money I would blow at a Star Wars park. So, Universal Orlando Resort in Orlando, Florida. It's a beautiful resort. We're going to be talking about just kind of our experiences at the park and what we like and what we don't like and what we'd like to see and what we'd like to see go away.
Well, first off, before we talk about what's going away and being ripped out, let's talk about what's opening. So, Memorial Day weekend is just around the corner. There's a lot of the regional parks, the Six Flags parks, the Paramount parks, the Cedar Fair parks are all opening up for the summer and the season. There's going to be a lot of extra capacity out there to go and see. Parker, what are you most excited to go hit over the summer?
I am super excited to go to Kings Island this summer. Nothing new at all. Nothing new. But you know what? It's a great little regional park. It's about an hour and a half away from where I'm at here in Indianapolis. And it's just a well-done park. They've already got some teaser stuff out for their whatever they're building back where Son of Beast used to be. That sucker went down hard. They tore that all up last year, and they already have kind of a wooden gate that goes along the side with signs saying mysterious noises of laughter and screams. The area is under surveillance of video and all these things. And it's
a tickle fight.
It's a tickle fight. Arena. It's a tickle fight.
Tickle fight arena.
Guys on their break. Which is the weirdest thing. But anyways, it sounds like they've really got something big planned for next year, and I'm excited to see some construction happening. Also, I'm excited to go to Holiday World because it's another little family park just up the road. It's been years since I've been, so can't wait to hit up Holiday World. How about you, Mike?
I'm excited because I have a Six Flags whole country pass this year.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I want to go hit Six Flags Discovery Kingdom up in San Francisco just because I love things that used to be other things. And that used to be a whole mess of other stuff, like Marineland, a coaster park, all sorts of things.
In my hand.
Anyway, I'm excited to go see Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It's a new park I haven't been to, and it has whales and sea lions and roller coasters and all sorts of craziness, so that's going to be fun. I'm also hoping to hit Great America up in Northern California as well, and wander through there. And definitely be going to Magic Mountain some more because I want Full Throttle to be good. Please be good, please.
It's going to be awful.
Please.
Since we're talking about this, how about you guys jump on Twitter, Facebook, our blog, anything. Tell us what you were excited to see opening up this weekend in your neck of the woods.
And in fact, go onto the Facebook page and check out the survey that's on there on the top parks you're going to go see during this summer season. And if you don't, then you don't win.
I don't know what to say after that.
So anyway, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away in a Disney Hollywood studio park, there may or may not be coming in the future a Star Wars mini-land. The interwebs are all a Twitter and a buzz and a tumbling about a possible expansion to the Hollywood studios that would add a Star Wars themed area near Star Tours, basically kind of where Indiana Jones is, Backlot Express, that sort of area, which would add more to the Star Wars universe. So now that Star Wars and Lucasfilm is all part of Disney, it's all fair game now. So what do you think, Parker? True, false, or just idle fantasy?
You know what? It's a great idea, and that park really needs something, but I don't think that Star Wars is going to fit. If you're going to do something with Star Wars, you need to make it epic. You need to make it right, and you need to make it a place that people are going to flock to.
I think it will happen, and here's why. However, I don't think it'll be epic. There's also part of the linking of this rumor together is they have kind of designed it for a plot of land that is behind Star Tours and Disneyland Paris and Tomorrowland. So it sounds like it's going to be designed for Paris and then cloned over to Hollywood Studios. So that means we all know how astronomically successful Disneyland Paris has been, so you can only imagine how much money they're spending on it because they don't have Star Wars 2 yet. So that's what we're working with. So my guess is going to be some gift shops, a food place, a new stage for Jedi Training Academy, some photo ops. I don't expect any rides. I expect an expansion of just a Star Wars Hogsmeade Village.
See, that's where I'm a little confused by it. Because I guess from what I understand is that if it's going to come to the U.S., it obviously has two locations. Go to California and come to Florida because those are the only two places Disney parks supply. If it comes to Florida, it's going to go over kind of behind Indiana Jones. There's some cast parking and there's some other things back there that they can kind of pull up and plot that out. But my thing is that they already have Star Wars weekends. So if they're going to benefit from this, they need to do something. Now, it needs to be, even if it's just some kind of a weird flat ride or something. I mean, it could literally be a Dumbo with different pod racers. That's literally all they can do.
It's going to be the Astro Orbiter with pods.
With pods. That's what it's going to be.
Spinning around.
And I mean, you know what? At least they got a ride out of it and whatever.
I think there's no chance ever that it's going into Disneyland because why?
Third gate. Third gate.
Probably more third gate than... If it does make it to California, it'll be out in the Toy Story park.
And by third gate, I mean like 2.5 gate. This thing's going to be like $20 to go to. They're going to sell like 180 tickets a day. And some guy named Bob...
So California Adventure in 2001.
Yeah, some guy named Bob's going to help you get in the park. He's also going to sell you the churro.
But anyway, I think it is going to Hollywood Studios for exactly what you said, that because they have Star Wars Weekends, which is by far the studio's biggest celebration draw every single year, why not make it bigger? Because all they had before was, up until Star Wars 2, they had a limping along Star Wars simulator that had no queue whatsoever and falling apart Sims, and that was enough to fill the park for an entire 4 weekends in a month. So if they expand out and build a full-on, fleshed-out land out of it, they'll get a lot more. They can get a lot more bang for the buck for Star Wars Weekends, and hopefully carry it a little bit more throughout the year. Now that Star Tours has been upgraded, now you throw in Tatooine bar and a Coruscant bar.
Now, if they do this, do you want to see a restaurant be our guest style? For that,
kinda.
That's what you want.
Yeah, kinda. I wanna be in the bar and
episode the little 4. Cantina.
Yeah, I want to be in the cantina. I want to walk through. There's not really places to walk other than Tatooine, and I really don't want it to all be Tatooine because that's just a lot of dirt and gray. Yeah. But I do want to walk. I'd much rather walk through a Star Wars street than Harry Potter.
I want a photo op with a sand person. I want.
Yes. And I think that's an absolutely great idea to make studios the Star Wars park. And if you got a nice big e-ticket somewhere, take out the whole cast member parking lot behind Indiana Jones, take out Backlot Express, and do a proper Star Wars ride that isn't a simulator. Do a ride. But do you think that has any chance of happening? So anyway, let's talk about a park that's actually building giant, awesome, mega attractions as we speak. Universal Studios Orlando. Granted, Harry Potter is taking over Universal. He is the official mascot of Universal. Not really.
No, they also have to throw Shrek in there.
Yeah, and Spider-Man.
And Despicable Me. Continue.
So here's the thing that I'm really trying to wrap my head around from an Orlando tourist perspective, because we both know the type of tourist Orlando gets. It's a very first-time adventurer. You now are going to have, for the first time ever, 2 parks next door to each other with the same character in different ends of 2 different parks that are connected by a train that you need you need to have a park hopper ticket to get on to go to the other half of the land of the character that you thought you paid to get into.
Yes.
How many tourist minds are going to explode as they try to comprehend that they need a 2-park pass to see all of Harry Potter?
Here's what's going to happen. They're going to have to sell just park hopping tickets. They're going to have to take away a single one-day park.
But they won't. They're still going to have one-day, one parks because they want to do the upcharge for the 2-day, and I mean, they're going to make money on it. It's going to be a hard sell in the ticket booth, but after they get past that, they're going to sell it. But just
I
it's gonna
have
be a lot
several
of
friends that still
thinking.
work at the parks in Orlando, and they already have enough trouble when someone comes to Epcot and they go, "Where's Harry Potter?" And they're like, "Well, he actually lives about 12 minutes down the road." And the same thing with when people go to Islands of Adventure and they go, "Where's Eeyore?" And they're like, "Well, he's at the Magic Kingdom, and that's a different
Nobody's
park."
looking for Eeyore.
My mother.
Nobody
looks
cares
for
about Eeyore. He's
so,
depressing. He's depressing.
like I was saying, it's already a mess. It's already completely just people don't do the research. They're going on vacation as soon as they got my ticket, I'm off the door, and their minds and they don't know what they're talking about. And so the fact that someone's going to have a 2-park ticket to visit all of the Harry Potter crap in 2 different parks at the same place, it's going to be really hard to explain. And the locals get it for the most part. There's some locals out there that are a little crazy, but I'm with you. It's going to be a very difficult thing to get through because you're going to have a queue for the train to get to the other park, and people are going to get up to the queue and they're going to say, "Well, let me scan your ticket real quick." They're going to scan it like, "I'm sorry, you paid $83 to come to one park today. If you want to go up to the front, pay another $75, come back through all the way to the back of this park."
Well, you know full well Universal is not going to make it difficult to take more of your money. So they're going to have a ticket booth right there next to the hot station 9 3/4 and be like, "Oh, you only paid $85? Well, conveniently for another $50, you could get on Hogwarts and go ride Forbidden Journey, or you can get on Hogwarts and go ride Gringotts because you know you really want to, and your kid's crying right here. So let me have some money." And then they'll give it to them, and then they'll be like, "Ah." And then, but the other flip side of this that is going to make it even more fun is the train that will take you from one Harry Potter to the other Harry Potter. No one can see; it's behind Mummy. So, how you got to explain also to the novice tourist that not only is Harry Potter in 2 different parks, in 2 different places, and you need a park hopper ticket to see all of Harry Potter, but to get between the 2 parks, you have to go on the Hogwarts Express that you can't see unless you're at the station.
Also, if you don't want to take the train, because you know there's going to be crazies, you're like, "I can't take the train, I'm claustrophobic." They're going to have to walk from the back. They're going to have to walk from Men in Black, which is as far back in the park as you can get, all the way around to the front, come through, and then go all the way back to the back of the second park. Which people do anyway, don't get me wrong.
That's what you gotta do now.
People
that's
do
how
now.
you gotta ride on my coasters.
When me and you were in Orlando working, literally those parks were just, it was a one day you could hop 2 parks. For the most part, you got everything done. But now with Harry Potter, and it's gonna blow up even more than it is. It's trouble. We got trouble right here in River City.
And we got trouble with crowds because how cool is Gringotts going to be? Just
on a scale from 1 to 10, it's 23.
Because if now that they're finally showing the massiveness that is that show building, like it's just a big old box of fun, and which is exactly what Forbidden Journey was when it was under construction. It was a big old box, and no one knew what was going in, and then when they opened it, they're like, "Wow!" If this is a coaster that locks onto a motion base that goes through dark ride portions and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Basically, Disney's going to have to take the penguin idea from SeaWorld, and they're going to have to find a way to include Mickey on Ice.
That's okay. They're opening Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That'll be enough.
Can we care less? Can I ride a minute and a half roller coaster and my butt sways 30 inches to the left when I go around a curve at some point? Let's talk about this on the next episode of Theme Park Nerds, which will come at you next week. Don't forget to watch us. Check us out on the blog, which is right over here. Check us out on Facebook, right over here. Check us out on YouTube, which is over here. Make sure to like all of our stuff, subscribe, everything. Big shout out to our friends over at coasterradio.com. We're big friends of theirs, and hopefully they're friends of ours. Anyways, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next Friday. Later, nerds.